Yeah, the 98 speed was a wide receiver, and there's like a 92 speed dude who's a running back. I would have rather have the 99 speed guy wide receiver. Yeah, no, I could do that, but I can't put the wide receiver at running back. And you can't change the positions, I guess, during the season anymore. How I do that? This nigga always gotta work around. Like, this nigga always gotta work around. Come on, Dale, you supposed to, what you gotta do to not get fired? Till you see Penix, another torn ACL. Yeah, partially, but they said it's going to need the same surgery.
The most spectacular and scenic venue in all of college football and perhaps in all of sport. The Rose Bowl in Pasadena also.
Yeah, no, yeah, they said they don't put him under center because it was too much compromises knee mobility.
As we'll see, the Pittsburgh Panthers taking on one of the participants from last
Like, how do you draft somebody 8th overall that can't go into center because of injuries? Like, that makes no sense to me. No, the GM definitely got to get fired, but Raheem got to get fired too. I'm sorry.
Ready for the opening kickoff as we get things underway.
Raheem is just stupid. Like, there's really no other way to put it. Like, that nigga has no clock management. That nigga has no clock management. Okay.
From the gun, the ground game. He breaks the tackle. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
They'll give it to the back. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. The Bruins moving to change.
So my thing with Raheem is I feel like your head coach got to elevate the team. Like, I just feel like he don't be doing nothing. Like, he just be existing. Like, Dan Campbell, for example, like, all right, the play's not working. He start calling plays. Like, or, you know, you like offense or you defensive base. Like, it's like he don't really do nothing. He don't manage the game. Like, if you're going to be the CEO type of coach, you got to be managing the game. You got to know how to call a timeout.
He runs good routes. He's got some speed. And if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Trying the left side.
But I do that because he brought Olbrick.
By that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front.
Great job of contained by this defense, and in order to do that, the end man on the line of
I don't
scrimmage
know.
defensively
He's
has
got
got
to
to be
go.
able to set the point and force the football back into traffic, and that's exactly what happened.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The Bruins will try to pin them back with the punt. This
So
will be
I
the
think
first punt of the afternoon.
I think.
Not able to pop the big return.
See, I think. So I think the team is actually good, and I think the games only be close because the team is good. Like I think the team, like I feel like Bijan, Bijan, like all right. For example, they give Bijan the ball, he break 5 tackles and score a touchdown. Like I think that's just Bijan overcoming the squad. Like yeah, Penix is ass.
Looking downfield on first down. Wiggles free.
But it's weird because I watch Penix a lot in college, and he wasn't ass. Like that's why I got like it got to be the squad, like it got to be the coaching. Like that nigga was not ass.
The trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always
You said
about
what?
the conference first. It's not about the national championship picture. So
Because Desmond Ridder wasn't that elite in college. He was a lottery pick.
A lot of meat still left on the schedule.
Yeah, and remember, conference championships mean a lot because the way the college football playoff is set up, if you're winning your conference championship, you're probably in the playoff discussion. So they've got a lot of games ahead. They're in that prime spot right now inside their conference. They've got to keep playing well.
They go to the wide receiver screen.
So you think Penix is better than Ridder?
Play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Oh, and on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
Behind the chains now on second and long.
But I feel like the defense been kind of good though. Like
To throw, it's Hart. The sweet feet buy a little time. Nowhere close on that one.
I just think Raheem is a lame duck. Like I don't know how to like. He just existing like.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Just a short pass to the tight end. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
I feel like if you look at the Patriots, prime example, Mike Vrabel came there in a year and got them niggas 9-2. And Gerard, like I ain't saying Raheem is as bad as Gerard. No, this is his first year.
Going for the marker on the ground.
9-2, first in the AFC. And they had, and I'm not going to disrespect Raheem. Like he's not as bad as Gerard Mayo was, but it was like this, like it was like he just wasn't doing nothing. Like he was just existing.
Inches? I can't get inches. I like my offense. I like their aggressiveness.
I would say their team is very comparable, and I would say on offense they have less talent.
Wants to throw on first down. Now he's going to break the pocket.
I think Pitts is good.
Protection and down the middle it goes.
I think Pitts is good. I think
He's brought down, but there's a
I think they just don't know how to use him.
call is.
I think we had 2 really bad quarterbacks. That's what I'm trying to say.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum.
I think that's 4 bad quarterbacks. You said what? I think I'm saying, okay, I'm saying the team the team is not good. I'm just saying I think certain coaches elevate their team, and I don't think Raheem elevates the team. That's all I'm saying.
And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting now, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
Looking to fire. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
Well, that's just a miss by the quarterback. That's a simple slant route. That ball's got to be thrown out in front or put in the face mask of the receiver. Bad throw by the QB.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Using the quick game. He is not going to get there. Stop short.
No, the GM. Okay, I think the GM is definitely more at fault than Raheem Morris. Like the GM, like this might be the worst GM job. Nah, the Giants might be worse. No, this might be worse. Because at least the Giants got Abdul Carter and they got they've been getting good picks. They just got screwed with injury. Yeah, this is the worst GM in the league. This is the worst GM in the league. The Rams. The Rams about to get their next franchise quarterback for I will say this is the best pass rush I've seen. Which is why it's just because it's like, yo, if the offense was just somewhat consistent, like
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a
I feel like the coach got to get some blame if you lose 30-0 to Carolina. like you got to get some blame. You got to get some blame. Like
the whole offense at your disposal.
I'm not saying he gets the brunt of the blame. I'm saying if the blame meter, if 10 is all the blame, I mean the coach always gonna get the blame.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back.
Yeah, if we had our first, like I wouldn't even be mad. We got no first. Like this is crazy. This is really crazy. Like.
And guys, this is a great time to take a shot if you want on 2nd and short.
Like, yo, the GM really picked up 2 quarterbacks and paid them substantial money who had 2 catastrophic knee injuries. Like, this is insane. Like, this is really insane.
Turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
To the air, it's Morse. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The offense changing the play.
I also don't like left-handed quarterbacks. Like,
he fires to the left side.
yeah.
And he's got it at the 15-yard line. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line.
Maybe, but at least he could run. If Penix could run like Vic, then if we could run.
Scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Let's it fly. Throw to the end zone, picked off. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football.
It is a bad situation.
The Pitt offense back on the
It's a
field
bad
and ready to
situation.
roll. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking to throw, it's Hart. He uncorks one deep. And incomplete on the deep ball. This is a hard game and a hard position to play. But if you're the starter at this level, you cannot miss that throw.
No, you can't. And they don't miss that very often. I mean, those are the throws that usually see big plays on. The receiver gets a step, gets open. That's not one that they usually miss.
Looking to scramble. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as
We might got to trade for Anthony Richardson.
we go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Boy has juice.
They punted on their
Juice.
opening drive, and now they need a 3rd down conversion to avoid punt. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And trying to put points on the
But
board.
surprisingly, like, you're going to be able next year in the draft to get a quarterback that's like not highly
Early in the drive,
regarded.
getting a first down.
Yeah, because a lot of the quarterbacks that was highly like ranked this year is like 3rd or 4th round prospects, like second or third day prospects now.
That's gone.
Like that nigga Cade Klubnik fell off. Garrett Nussmeier fell off.
He will not make a
Who
fair
else fell
catch,
off?
field the punt and bring it back. And he'll work his way on the return out.
Yeah, Garrett No, because like last year, they thought this was gonna be like a quarterback rich draft, and all the niggas just was ass.
Got throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive,
Oh yeah, we could trade for Shadiziak.
Yeah, and I think you pulled
They
the
really tried to make my guy look bad. I didn't appreciate that.
But we can't let those
Man,
opportunities
Shador.
slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Morse. Extending the play.
The line talking about they never heard his cadence. Like what?
That's really nice fundamentals by a right-handed quarterback, going to his left, getting the shoulder turned and the hips around, helping him make a very accurate throw.
Quarterback making adjustments.
That what?
He's going to run it. Picks up the first
Yeah, they're not.
gets down to avoid contact.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air on 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He caught it. And he will score. Touchdown, UCLA.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
The funniest Lakers coach was that nigga Darwin Ham. That nigga said salute. That nigga said salute.
Wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Now that's a lame. Now that's a lame dunk. That's a lame dunk. That nigga said salute.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the ground with the back. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They're working that left side. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
Yo, Tig, salute.
Nice throw by the
Niggas trying to get the play. Nigga talking about salute.
Put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Y'all hit with him.
Try to get to the line, warp speed for second down. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
Man, a quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Back to throw, it's Hart. Right down the middle. Got his man to the left. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They were counting on making a few yards after the catch on 3rd down. Instead, they're staring at 4.
Yeah, and I think a lot of times you trust your guy. You throw it to him, and you say, I can make somebody miss or lower my shoulder and get to the sticks. The defense had none of that. Nice job tackling. Nice job forcing the 4th down.
On 4th down, looking to pass. It's
wow.
That's number 10. He'll try to take it back. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Bruin. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executed beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week to week, it's
that is so annoying.
The ACC, which is why this one is notable. Purdue is getting whooped today, and at some point this comes down to preparation. Are you prepared to play? Clearly the answer today is a big fat no.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds space on the right. They bring him down, but it'll be 1st down at the 42. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking downfield, it's Hart. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Flushed out of the pocket. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
He'll try to feel the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Bruins will kick it away first, and will start the second half. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Fires to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
So now it's 2nd and long. To the air. It's Hart. Steps away to find some room. Connection to the right. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. Pitt pushing the pace.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively, and right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll try the left side. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Got his man downfield. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Quarterback strolling away from Heath. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Pitt. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Looking downfield, it's Hart. Rushes on him. Dumps it to the back. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they trim more off of that lead.
And no bones about it for this offense. 5 wide receivers. Find the space. Find the matchup. He identified it. Nice 2-point conversion play.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. They'll run it to the right side. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on third.
And the Bruins can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give to the back. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Makes the grab. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. To the air, it's Morse. Release to the back. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Bringing it back. Oh, sweet feet.
Let's go, bitch.
Touchdown, Panthers. The defense putting points on the board.
I love this free safety and how he plays center field, and oftentimes he's able to bait QB.
Is that story true that Derek Fisher like slept with somebody's wife on the team or something?
He was dropping one way, put his foot in the ground, got in front of that pass, and then showed you the wheels, returning it for a touchdown.
That's insane.
He did check on that extra point with no problem. He'll return it. Really disciplined job.
All right, did they get a divorce?
Get down there and make the stop at the 19. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks. But guess
Oh,
what?
you saying Derek Fisher and her were still together?
Able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Blasted as he lets it go. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And they turn it into a defensive score.
How oftentimes can you say that there's a safety who is the most dangerous guy on the field with the ball in his hands? Did you see that guy and his ability in the open field once he picked it off? There was nobody on offense even coming close to getting that guy down. What an act.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Back to throw, it's Hart. Got the back over the middle. He's into the end zone. The 2-point conversion makes it a
It'd be like an Eagles thing.
game and a 9-point
Like I feel like some dudes like get off on that. Yeah, no, I get that, but it's like some people in their head like that like creates like a
slips through the line.
No, I'm not saying I wouldn't, but I'm saying that's why certain people do it.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy, you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
Wide open downfield. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
Really nice looking pass. When I think back to the history of UCLA quarterbacks, I think about guys carving up defenses in the Rose Bowl. Perfect.
You treat my girl right, you got a life.
Touchdown, UCLA! When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
He's in there. Two-point conversion is good, and they're down by just one. So much for playing field position. It's just a one-score game here in the third, and they're lining up for an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Grabbed behind the line. It's Bean. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on second and long.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it?
He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. For the massive explosive play instead, they're looking at a third down.
And they take the deep shot down the field. I tell you what, that didn't miss by much. That was a pretty good throw, and he catches the football, but just a little bit too far near the sidelines. The quarterback, he probably wishes he has that back, and not by much, but by just an arm. Literally, it was almost perfect.
Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuffing it up there, make them get more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Nigga said that's different.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. And they add 6 more.
Nah, that's foul.
When you're handed a break
For the mother of somebody's children?
Field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Somebody baby mama though? That's even worse because there's kids involved. All right, I'm gonna listen.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's out of bounds at the 24, probably looking for a little more on that return, but that's where his offense will go to work. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24.
That's one of them things that's just unnecessary. Like,
using his legs to buy some time. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Got the big tight end on the corner route.
you cannot be mad, but it's just still unnecessary. Like,
To see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. first down.
You
Might be changing the route.
you
Go
foul.
up top on first down. He
That shit
turns
foul.
to the left, and they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. They're dealing with a second and long.
That's one of those principle things.
Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Just about had another one picked off. They have been way too reckless with the football, throwing it away 3 times already.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back here. Missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And they'll get him down after a solid
Unnecessary.
return.
Hey, man, I love guys with situational awareness in football. It's 3rd and long. You know it. He's sitting right near the sticks.
Yeah, that's a good print. That's a good rule of thumb.
For the quarterback to throw. He does, forces the INT.
That's a good rule of thumb.
Nice heads-up, smart play by that young man.
Toss sweep to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Powers through the defender. He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24.
I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you're in a great position to
Throws for the end zone.
Nigga said I bet it was.
Touchdown, Pitt.
You gotta eat her.
That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
And that's a really nice drive by this offense. They didn't get too conservative. They put the drive together. Now, the biggest thing for me, now the other team has to score 2 touchdowns. And that's the goal you want. You always want to make it as hard as possible. This offense executing in the 4th quarter. Nice job.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UCLA will go back to work on offense. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount.
He said no.
Back to pass, it's Morse. Looking to buy time. Going right and going deep. He's got it along the sideline. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry.
Going for it all. Touchdown, Bruin. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy.
Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. The 50. He's at the 40. The 20.
Man, that looked like that was going to be a 4-point swing, guys. He gets the interception. It looks like that's going to be a house call. Nice job by the offense, racing down the field and getting a tackle and preventing 2 points for the other team.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. offense is back on the field. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Really nice awareness by that guy, too, because it looked as though his momentum might carry him out of bounds, might stop the clock, but he knew to get down. He was fighting to make sure he fell down in the field to play, and as a result, the clock keeps ticking.
They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Dropping back, it's Hart. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Got it on the outside, it's Bean. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
Gets the back moving. Give to the fullback. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Big third down play here. If they get a stop, you'll see an immediate timeout. They'll go to the toss. Nowhere to run, and down he goes after losing 6.
Well, they're trying to go toss to get to the perimeter, but how about the DBs beating their blocks and using their speed to get upfield and create the negative play?
Sends it back in motion. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
Great coverage on that fourth down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Looking to throw, it's Morse. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds.
Oh, I'm on mute this whole time. I'm up 9 with a minute left.
May change this route. Looking to throw on first down. Buys a little time.
I posted it.
And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Well, they're not able to hook up on that throw, but they need to score now. This juncture of the game, this late in the game, they need a touchdown, they need an onside kick recovered, and they need to score again if they're going to win. The sense of urgency is just off the charts.
The throw. This time it's complete.
What up, Jody Joe?
After a very productive play. The Bruins racing to the line in the hurry up. He's going to
You said what?
on third and short. They get to him as he throws. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings.
That's where I'm headed next year.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
Makes a grab past the marker.
I ain't gonna lie though, this nigga Quan had an unbelievable interception, and I don't understand how that shit happened. Like, he was on the D tackle and then somehow switched to the safety. Yeah, I never seen that shit.
Looking downfield on first down. Spits it out to the back.
Like, yeah, like he started off like he did it to bait me. Like, he started off on the defensive line, and then like I'm like, there's no way like the computer gonna make that shit, and then he like,
This one off. Clock's running.
all right, Nick.
Looking to throw. Under fire.
Fuck.
And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
That is such a great job by the offense, putting together a touchdown drive when they needed it most. Not a lot of time left to go, but if their defense can get them the ball back, they've got an opportunity to kick a field goal.
I don't know why you're going for 2 right here.
With the win.
Pressure coming.
How the fuck did I miss that?
Two-point try is good as they trim the lead to 1 here in the fourth. Just under 30 seconds left, so they've got a chance if they can get this onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
No, I got no onside kick. I was saying, how did I miss when I tried to deflect the ball?
When you know it's coming and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Motion from the wideout. They'll try the run. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Timeout is called by the defense. 19 ticks remaining. And the Panthers in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
No, I was throwing. I was actually down like 17-0, but got a pick 6.
Running back
Damn. A couple other things broke my way.
The clock stopped with 17 seconds left.
It's a great play there by the defense. Stop.
Yeah, got the ball at half.
Less than a
Yeah.
minute to go. You got to use your timeout. You got to try and conserve as much clock as possible to give yourself a chance to win.
Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to pass. It's Hart. Working that left side now. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down.
This is the first time I ever beat Quan.
26. A first down for the offense.
Stevie. You know Devin, right? That nigga be calling pick Stevie. That nigga said Stevie Bet. Call that shit a Stevie. Alright guys, I'm off to bet my livelihood on the Dallas game. Need to watch that so I can live bet. I'll play next. I was trying to play Stokes.
We talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough.
I got to relock. Had Pacers money line.
So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And man, we saw that here today.
That's going to do
At least my Pacers got it first. Saying we're going to get that nigga out of BYU.
You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports.
Yeah, I know. See, I can at least be happy for them. Falcons, niggas just don't got no direction. I play Michigan next week. Who's that? Oh, shit, I could run a table if I beat Michigan. Is he even good? Yeah, but is he really good? Like, is he really a force to be reckoned with? Or is he any bitch? Who, Wilson? Whoa! Whoa. Almost knocked my controller over. Yo, Aaron. Yo, Matt. Matt posted Matt had posted the Under the Influence song, right? So I had hearted it. He was like, yo, you was really, he was like, yo, you was one of the only people that really, like, made me think this shit was tough. How you support your friends right there, man. Oh, yeah. I'm too high right now, my shit. I'll turn this off.